Hello and welcome to my Elite Dangerous, my personal fleet carrier. Grind never ends, or never ending grind is what it is. Planetary exploration. Planet 15C, the moon, or planet number 15. Sis left. It's the moon that's right next to where we're orbiting. I believe it's 15C. Yep. So that's where we're going. Right over there.
Go for launch. Departure confirmed.
Be sure to look to the lower right hand corner of the video and press that subscribe button if you haven't already. Doesn't cost you anything. You get notified when I produce more videos, and eventually it'll help me out with YouTube. And underneath the video in the description toward the bottom you'll find ways to donate. As of the publication of this video, we receive no funds outside of donations, and we need some more equipment for storing our videos and to upgrade our gaming PC because it crashes because it overheats. So we need help there for the YouTube channel, and underneath the video to the left you'll see our YouTube channel itself, GFilm_RDG, where you'll find over 815 more videos to watch. We have a total of 5 games that we're doing videos on now. Of course, we have Elite Dangerous, and we have No Man's Sky. We have Subnautica. We have Pinball VR. And maybe it's 4. I'll have to look again. There's some minor ones like the Pinball VR. Main 3 are Elite Dangerous, No Man's Sky, and Subnautica. We don't have very far to go. So I have to make sure we don't pass it. So we're going to take out the SRVs and run around the planet. Is this right? Nope. No cargo. Gravitational pull of the moon that we've just come from keeps it pretty slow until we break away. And we look for the sunny side of things, or the bright side. So we don't need night vision. Sunny side is on the other side. To the right, you can tell by on the sensor, bottom sensor, where the sun's multiple suns are. Slow down a little bit. We try to find where the textures are more diverse.
Orbital flight engaged.
Just pick a spot. We do the look around, kind of see what we have to deal with. Okay. See what we can find here. Is this landing?
Landing gear deployed.
I do appreciate all of you that have come and watched our video and videos, and those that have subscribed to our channel. We really appreciate that. Because we need subscribers. Is this alternate? We have to feather down or we'll slam into the planet, and that's not a good thing. Kind of on the side of a mountain. See if we can move around a little bit and see if we can find a spot. land on. We're a little over 30 meters above the surface. The cutter is a pretty big ship, so it's not as easy to find a landing spot. Might be a spot down here on a ledge. Oh, there we go. See if we can find that spot. Yeah, you think you found it, and then it's not there. Such a small spot. So it's just constantly trying to find it. There it is. We found that ledge. Well, we take up the whole ledge, don't we? Sis down. Sis down. Have to make sure we don't run the SRV off that cliff. And even on the sunny side, it's still pretty dark. Kind of a ways away. Sis, ship.
Ship dismissed.
And we'll recall the ship when we get finished down here. Sis, dark. There is some material you see at the bottom of that back radar or sensor. It's not real close, but you might have to travel a little bit to get there. And it is slippery. It's trying to slide all over the place. We are getting closer. You can tell that signal is starting to narrow, to bunch up. Yep, tries to turn us in the opposite direction. It's part of that obstacle course mentality of the game. Like interdictions will send you in the opposite direction of where you were going. All the slides will send you in the opposite direction of where you were going. They like sending you in the opposite direction. Yeah, No Man's Sky is a little bit less of that kind of stuff. Scoop. Scoop. And like germanium, we have space for 250, we have 24, so we have about 10%. We need to kind of watch that from time to time to see where we're at. At some point we would have to go to a material trader. So this is 58 out of 300. Space. I like the graphics better with Elite Dangerous, but I like how the company that made Hello Games, that made No Man's Sky, manages it a little better, as they listen to their players more than Elite Dangerous does. Most of the time Elite Dangerous just says, well, it's written that way, too bad, so sad. That's their mentality. And their apologists are definitely that way. It's like, well, then just don't play. Kind of why I play No Man's Sky and Subnautica and Pinball VR a lot of times. Because I get frustrated with Elite Dangerous. So I do play other games. So I take the apologist's recommendation and not play. I don't think that helps their cause, though, if people just don't play. Because if only the apologists play, there are not going to be a whole lot of players. They're just the most vocal. All they do is praise Frontier. Everything's just so great, there's no issues. Everything's just awesome. I never play, but everything's awesome. Ooh, look what we got. With the gravity the way it is, we might can fly. Whoa, we flying, we're a bird. Yep. When I was a kid, I always did that with my bike. So why not? Do it with the SRV. When you find a ramp, take it. Probably going to do several of these videos, hopefully today. And then after we do some planetary exploration, we'll do some cargo missions and try to get to 5.2 billion. We're going to start setting our limit for the amount per time that we do cargo missions. Because really, we need to do cargo missions more than we need to do anything else, based on need. Yep, hitting the wrong button. Hit the brake instead of the select or the target. In sulfur, we're 81 of 300. Nickel, we're 39 of 300. Carbon, we're 61 of 300. And iron, we're 32 of 300, about 10%. So we're still good. But check out our No Man's Sky. If you like Elite Dangerous, I think you'll really like No Man's Sky also. There's some similarities, but it's a little easier to handle. Like the pirates are easier to defeat than they are in Elite Dangerous, and it's a lot more forgiving. They already have space legs, planetary bases, and landing on planets with atmospheres, where Elite Dangerous has postponed their triple content until next year. So you can play those things now in No Man's Sky. And I really do like No Man's Sky. Do I like it better? Maybe. It's newer. It's the new toy. So maybe a little bit. I still like Elite Dangerous. Elite Dangerous would be number 2 if it's not number 1. If they would fix some of the issues that I wish they would fix. Like no 7 interdictions in one Super Cruise run, and that mission critical message while you're trying to look at missions really bother me. Not a fan of that. Okay, let's see. I think this one might be a little closer. And I'm not a fan of they're always trying to turn you in the opposite direction of where you were going. So they throw obstacles in your way and then face you in the opposite direction. So I'm not a fan of that either. And the fleet carrier was the first time ever, since I've been playing, that Frontier would actually listen to the players and their customers. That actually pay them. They usually just say, well, this is the way it's written, so sad. Too bad, so sad. On Fleet Carrier, they did make changes based on the player feedback. That were positive changes. So I do like the way Hello Games manages their games better than Frontier. Because Hello Games actually listen to their players, where Frontier normally doesn't. Well, they listen to their apologists, yeah. That's about it. Those that, no matter what they do, it's all awesome. Well, I'm not one of those, as you can tell. Everything's not awesome. It could be awesome if they would just listen to the players. And it's not just me. It's not just the things that I want. What other players want is usually what I want. So I agree with the majority about what the issues are. Now, if you're more combat savvy, of course, you love interdictions because you can turn on them. But if you're not as combat savvy, the interdictions are an annoyance. And to me, they're an annoyance. They annoy me. They cause me to want to go play No Man's Sky. And the targeting computer can't stay on the target, so I don't like that either. And the stuck throttles and Super Cruise really annoy me. There's a lot of things in Elite Dangerous that annoy me. Now the thing in No Man's Sky that annoys me is that it crashes on the PC. So they need to fix that. So, and voice attack that I use for binding voice to controls, sometimes I have to tell it 3 times, so that annoys me. But one thing you're going to get is straight up. I'm going to tell you like it is. I'm not going to be an apologist. No matter what, everything's awesome. No, I'm not going to tell you that. If it's not awesome, I'm going to tell you why it's not awesome. And that it needs to be fixed. While it's trying to search for new items. My cockpit gets extremely hot, so I have to turn on fans and air conditioning and all kinds of stuff. This computer really heats this room up, or this cockpit up. But I do appreciate all of those that watch and subscribe. So someday it's going to help us out and we can buy new equipment, and if we could get some generous donors to help support the YouTube channel, that would be pretty incredible. Or any kind of sponsors. We certainly would mention your company or your products on our YouTube channel. Just go to our YouTube channel, the About page, and there's an email address, so you can, if you wish to sponsor our channel, I'd really appreciate that. We need some sponsors. Now, we don't have the millions of views, but we have a total of about 18,000 views on our videos. So I believe it's worth sponsoring. I would certainly even consider promoting a game, that if you have a game that you own or like to be promoted to our viewers, contact me through our email address and we could discuss that too. I don't mind playing your game if you're willing to sponsor our YouTube channel. Yeah, you know, I'll tell my viewers exactly how I feel about it, no matter what. Because I can't be an apologist. And if there's anything that needs to be fixed, I'll let you know where I think it needs to be fixed. Well, we're about to wrap up this video and go to the next moon. The moon that we're orbiting will be the next one that we actually take out the SRV and roam the planet. So at this next material, we'll go ahead and call down the ship. Sys, ship. Yeah, as long as they don't land on us. But close is good. I like close. I do like the cutters. They make really good support ships. Sys down. Again, I appreciate you coming along. Please hit that subscribe if you haven't already. Doesn't cost you anything. You're notified when I produce more of these videos, and eventually it'll help me with YouTube. And underneath the video in the description, you'll see ways of donating or sponsoring. It would really help our channel out. We need some more equipment. We need sponsors. And underneath the video to the left, you'll see our YouTube channel, GFM_RDG, where there's over 815 more videos for you to watch. There's also an about page if you'd like to email us to become a sponsor, because we do need sponsors pretty badly. So we will promote your product or your company or whatever, your game, or the accessories, game accessories, if you have those that you want to push. So like I said, we have about 18,000 viewers, or have had 18,000 views, and at the publication of this video. So I believe we could help your company or your products out if you're willing to sponsor our YouTube channel. So until the next video, where we go to the next moon, the neighboring moon, the one that the fleet carrier is orbiting, I'd appreciate it if you'd come along, keep me company. So until next time, thank you for watching.